A very good morning, respected Shri Prabhudas ji, Shri Sanjeev Singh ji, Shri Atanu Mukherjee, Bhartika Shukla ji, Abhishek Bhatnagar, distinguished invitees, speakers, panelists, my dear friends, ladies and gentlemen. It is my privilege on behalf of the organizing committee and the governing council to welcome you all to this edition of Global Refining and Petrochemical Conference. The chairman of this conference, Shri G.C. Chaturvedi ji, is in Dubai, and he wanted to make it, but somehow his pressing circumstances could not, and he called up yesterday that I should convey his best of regards to all the participants and speakers. As she has already mentioned, the Secretary Sahab has informed that he will be joining around 11:15. That's what we understand. So in the meanwhile, we will go through with the program. This conference was initiated by my predecessor at Indian Oil R&D, Dr. Shri Anand Kumar ji, and after he left for heavens, I have been given the responsibility by NC Society to take forward this, and I've been trying to do justice in organizing this program to lead this industry or to transform this industry's various activities or talk about those in this forum. We all know that we are going through the energy transition, transformation in all sectors of energy, rather only the oil and gas sector. But refining being the core sector which will continue, and I was glad to hear Mr. Prabhudas did mention that most of the conferences these days are on energy, and at least this conference continues to talk about refining sector and petrochemical sector, which is very crucial and is going to be there irrespective of what people may think but it will transform. It's not only that we shall be having traditional refining which will be going on. So that is why we thought that we will have the theme of this conference, which will be transforming molecules, transforming markets, and in the downstream. And net zero, as you all know, is very essential, and most of the companies have announced their own programs that we have a national target of reaching net zero by 2070, but our companies have announced their own initiatives to do this transformation and move towards net zero much before that. So this was the reason that the governing council and the program committee decided that we should be talking more in this conference on various activities. We will have panel discussions on crafting net zero value chains, decarbonization from projects to platform, the role of technology, artificial intelligence, digitization, and improved performance and design of next generation refineries and petrochemicals. We all know that when we talk of net zero, as far as the refining sector is concerned, I was looking at some of the figures that the carbon dioxide emissions in the refining sector are about 30 to 50 kg CO2 per barrel of the crude refined. And when you go into the details, you find that almost 1/3 of this comes from the SMRs or the hydrogen production units. And since I'm president of the Hydrogen Association and I've been looking at hydrogen activities, I was thinking that whether refineries can capture that CO2 in SMRs alone, they can and convert it into some useful fuels or chemicals, or maybe there are some technologies. IIT Delhi has been working on CO2 to ethylene kind of technology. Another institute I know, they're trying to convert CO2 to ethanol. And I'm sure my good friend Mr. Atanu Mukherjee will be talking of several other technologies which can transform CO2 to various fuels and chemicals and permanently fix that. The issue is that if we can do capture CO2 alone in SMR units in refineries, we can reduce a large amount of carbon dioxide and convert that to some useful to monetize that CO2 also. So these are some of the things which I'm sure will be discussed and deliberated in this conference. Mr. Prabhudas, with large experience of refining, running a private sector refinery, HMEL, for long, and very effectively. So he will share his experiences and how the transformation is happening in the HMEL. I know when they started, it was refining, then the petrochemicals, and now he has been looking forward to various kind of other opportunities for transformation of the refining. Reliance, as we all know, is the biggest player in the private sector. And Sanjeev Singh ji, he has been with us in Indian Oil and now heading as group president the Reliance industry. So he will share with us the opportunities which are existing. Vartika ji also has long experience with the oil industry. So all of them, we are waiting for them to hear. And there are, very senior people who will be there in different panels and sessions who will be sharing their experiences. And I'm sure that this conference will gain much from the expertise we have in this room. We have even from delegates, we would like them to interact more proactively so that we can learn a bit. As far as Secretary Petroleum is concerned, we will be having the opportunity to listen to him. He has been, I remember when I was in Indian Oil and he was Joint Secretary Marketing, he was instrumental in implementing the direct benefit transfer scheme, which brought in transparency in subsidy of LPG going to the right people in right time. So, since he took over as secretary, he has been very proactively, working towards the transformation of the oil industry to be more effective, more productive. And within few months of his taking over, he had organized one of the leadership meeting and R&D officials at HPC R&D in Bangalore. And I had the opportunity to be also there, and I could see that he means business, and he is there to look forward for transformation of the industry in a more productive and more efficient manner. So thank you very much for being with us. I once again thank all the sponsors, speakers, panelists, and above all the dignitaries present here. Mr. Pathan, I'm a senior person from the industry. I think the senior most person from the oil industry is here. Thank you, sir, for being with us. So welcome to all of you, and we look forward for a very productive conference during today and tomorrow. Thank you very much.